Oh, Gilgamesh wants... He wants the ivory. You don't have to pay here, Gilgamesh. You don't have to pay it all. Have it. Have it, friend. Keeping Gilgamesh stocked up on luxuries is a really good strategy, actually, because it means that he's going to get all the yields from that, which is lovely. Lovely stuff. I've just finished the Civic as well. So, now that I've had all my fun with the war, I'm going to switch over to a classical republic. That's a bit better for me in the longer run. Now, Strategos is still really, really good, but nobody's really challenging me for great people at the moment, so I don't need to go for it. We're going to take it off. I'm going to go urban planning, and I'm going to go for Ilkum. Perfect. And let's go for Thirst Envoy counts as many. Infinite. Plentiful. And which ones have I got to get now? Defensive Tactics is up next, followed by Civil Service. Good. Brazil has done the favour of denouncing me. That's fine. That's fine, Brazil. You can denounce me all you want. I really don't mind. Okay, now this is an interesting thing. What is Gilgamesh going to vote for, do we think? I want Gilgamesh to win everything. I think he's going to want to build things with production, because everybody always does, and I think he's going to want melee. I know nothing about Gilgamesh. I really don't. What did he vote for? He voted for melee, yes. And did he vote for production? He voted for production as well. The reason I knew that is because that's what they always do. But, excitingly, Gilgamesh is on 2 diplomacy points. Perfect stuff. Aid requests the people, natural disasters. I'll get involved in these. It's pretty good. It helps me just to stay relevant. There's a meteor shower right in the middle of all of my territory there. I mean, that's even better. Wonderful stuff. Should we just go and have a little sneaky dip? Actually, I say that. We haven't unlocked knights yet. Shall I unlock knights quickly? Have the feudalism civic. Oh, I'm quite close to that, but not quite. I want to get civil service first, because I am the Cree after all. But let's get stirrups, and then I will take that. Even better, lumber mills are now popping up as well. These tiles are some of the best that I can produce right now. My stable is in a city that has double great people points, so I'm going to go back up to 5 now, which is good. And what can my capital be doing? I'm just building monuments and stuff, but I think, yeah, builders are going to be good. Now, we mentioned this before. What would be helpful to get Gilgamesh to win? I think having either a Mani or, Moksha or Rainer involved, because one of them has Contractor, which lets you purchase districts with gold, and one of them is Divine Architect, which is the equivalent with Faith. That means that I can build cities and put things like spaceports in them really quickly and then hand them over. So that would be really, really cool. So I think, do I want to focus on Faith or Gold? I think Gold, so we're going to go Rainer for now. In the meantime, I'm just going to pop her in a city that I think has got decent population and decent stuff. And actually, we'll stick her in this city because trade routes are likely to go through her. I want this city to be pretty high population, actually. That'd be pretty handy. Oh, the Great Bath was taken from me. You know what? My reaction to this is going to determine whether, whether Gilgamesh got it. I actually don't know who's got it, so it might have been Gilgamesh. You never know. Oh well, I might as well just rush the Hanging Gardens through then quickly. That'll do. Let's actually just... I'll zero that city's production out to flow it through, and then we'll build the Hanging Gardens next turn. So I've just, left the production empty in this city. I forced the turn over. It means all the overflow sort of carries forward. I can then harvest and stick it down immediately, and there you go. It's all going through. It's all fine. It's all perfect. Oh, this is an amazing scientist. He gives you the healing. Now, either I can have plus 20 and use him as a medic, or retire him. I'd rather retire him and get an actual medic, I think. And the Art of War. That's my second general. Lovely stuff. Just picked up stirrups, which means now I can take this meteor site and bam! A 3-knight, you say? I better go and deal with some of these barbarians. There's men-at-arms appearing everywhere now, and it's a little bit terrifying. Actually, forestry management works quite well with that city, because it has a couple of marshes in it, I think. I mean, it doesn't have any marshes in it. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. Oh, no, it's just because Rainer's not assigned there. Okay, right, she'll get in there soon. That's fine. Oh, my knight immediately got killed by suddenly hundreds of goddamn men-at-arms. I'm really good at this game. I promise. Looking at the map, we actually have a huge amount of land. if I can divide the continent up by settling like 2-3 cities along this sort of Roman Cree divide, and then we push Brazil to kind of stopping them from coming north of Hong Kong, could work really well. I think that would give me a good base to serve my ally, Gilgamesh. Ah, Gilgamesh. I will do everything I can to make you succeed, my friend. I will. I promise. Hanging Gardens. There we go. 15% growth rate in all cities. I very rarely build this wonder, but when I do, I'm always surprised by how amazing it is, because that growth will just swell your cities with little babies, and those little babies will go to school and give you science and culture and, you know, inevitably get sent to the baby farms. But we don't talk about those because they are absolutely illegal. So that is how big Brazil's empire is, by the way. I've discovered most of it now. Interesting. Civil service. You know what that means. It means we can get an alliance with Gilgamesh. I really, really want Gilgamesh to get a military alliance because I can double up with his just amazingness. Yes, I will give him 2 gold per turn for that. And because I am the Cree, I will discover all of his land. And Gilgamesh has the strangest continent ever. Look at that. It's so, like, long and thin. Oh, Gilgamesh. Oh, yes. Okay, alright, interestingly, England are the ones that are blocking Gilgamesh in from supremacy and glory. Look how London has pushed all the way up to Bristol there. Dear oh dear, Gilgamesh, don't stand for this. Okay. Okay, right, we can help Gilgamesh here. I'm just trying to think. We need to send an army. We need to conquer Brazil and Bradford. Or not conquer, just leave them on 0 health. And then Gilgamesh can just move the chariots of death in. Lovely. Oh, Gilgamesh will help me go to war with Pedro as well. That's really handy. Let's do that. Thank you. That means I get a plus 10 bonus, I think, against them. Because I get 5 from the military alliance and 5 from being Gilgabrow's friend, which is awesome. I'm also going to get a cultural alliance with Rome as well. So I've got 2 alliances now. 1 and 2. I've discovered even more land. Oh my goodness, look at all of those city-states down south. This is a cool map. Love it. Now that I'm at war with Brazil, I really need a better military. So let's go for military training, no, feudalism, and then military training, and then I'll go for mercenaries. And that'll help me to upgrade all of my units. These mecha waps are actually really good. The extra housing is amazing, but the extra production, it just makes them better mines. I should put mines down, like I can't just totally ignore them, but yeah, really helping. Gilgamesh, don't send traders into the barbs. No, 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 no. They've got a huge barb problem. Maybe that's what I can do with Gilgamesh. I can upgrade to a man-at-arms and I can come and just help you clear these barbs. That's going to be like, it's a small thing, but it's a small thing that I can do. Niter underneath that campus and Niter there as well. I mean, I could just, that's one other thing I can do to Gilgamesh actually. Just flood him with strategic resources. Don't think he actually has many right now. He's got none. Is that just because he doesn't own any, or is it because he's just put too many of his unique improvement down? There's Niter. There's Niter. Horses, iron. He's just not upgrading any of them, but he does actually have access to them. But we'll keep an eye on that. If we see, like, he's got things like warriors that could upgrade, and the AI is normally pretty good at upgrading military. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, look at that. Against Brazil, that is a full plus 10 bonus. Now, it doesn't make me invincible. I've got to be careful. But it means that, like in a straight old fight, my men-at-arms are absolutely going to just blow through people. So that's pretty cool. Era score for using my great general to kill somebody. Yes, that's what I like to see. Yeah, plus 15 strength with the great general on top of that. That's pretty cool. What Gilgamesh keeps doing is embarking his war carts, and then the enemy crossbows are shooting them. Sometimes it's like, oh, getting the AI to win this game is going to be harder than I first thought, because it is doing its very best to kill itself. Like, I've never seen such a concerted effort. It's almost horrifying. Switching to feudal contract now that I've got feudalism. It's very, very good because I've got these huge sort of farm complexes going on in my nation now that are going to start to kick population to me pretty rapidly. 130 science per turn for Gilgamesh, by the way. Pretty damn good, isn't it? I managed to pick up Nazca on the border again, which is good. Mainly because now I can put Nazca lines down again, and they were amazing upgrades. They cut so many resources into all of the surrounding territories of desert, which is otherwise useless. So it's really cool. Sometimes you just see things that you can't unsee. Imagine what a campus on that little island would be for Australia or Indonesia. I think for both it would be a +7. You've got 1 reef, 2 reefs, and then all the sea around it. Oh, beautiful. Brazil do have a pretty impressive army, but I've already whittled it down from about 400 because they're fighting in the middle of this just barren desert. And that works very well for me, because I can move all my units forward. I've got a nice range support behind my main army. I'm upgrading units behind. I'm pumping out pikemen every 2 turns. Yeah, it's pretty decent actually. I think we should be able to peg back and destroy Brazil's cities very quickly. Oh, flood just took out all my new farms. I just put all those down. Oh, it's so frustrating. Never mind. Never mind, but still very annoying. My first Nazca line. Boom! A food of faith and extra yields for all the tiles around deserts. Oh, I mean, if there's even more, if there's bonus resources. I love Nazca lines. So much fun. Oh, Gilgamesh, what's going on here? Come on. You can't let the Barbs kill you. The Barbs can't push into their cities because they absolutely just have trebuchets for days and walls and all this sort of stuff. But they are being ruthlessly pegged back by the Barbs. We need to really push in and sort this out for them there. Gilgamesh, you really need to arm yourself. Go on, here's a gift of strategics. Just do something with them, please. Mercenaries. Haha! Yes, mercenaries. Feudal professional army. Yep, that's what we need. Good, because I have a bunch of troops that are not upgraded that need to be upgraded. That's great. It's mainly archers, to be fair, but they're probably the least of my worry right now. Let's get you to give you... urban warfare is the policy I want with those units, but I think for now this is okay. Just moving units around slowly. Get you back there. Let's move... Oh, this pikeman. No, gonna move you around. That's fine. We've got walls, as I say, battering rams, so we can start to do damage there. That's fine. Archers all involved now. Good. This is fine. We've got an army. We should be able to do this. Barbs. The Barbs are weirdly posing more of an issue than Brazil is, which is a little bit worrying for Brazil, but, you know, good on them. Also just picked up in Gilgamesh, which is brilliant because I can use that combined with my... I'm going to get an armory quickly in this city. That'll massively help me just to spam units in. Bloody hell, look at how many Barbs there are here. Oh my god, that's horrendous. Right, come on, just defend. Is the irony of the situation. I've been sat here complaining about the fact that Gilgamesh is being overrun by barbarians, and exactly the same thing is happening to me. I can't really talk. Luckily for me, I do have enough units to break the walls of Brasilia. Here we go. That's a good start. Good start. Got another pikeman there. Okay. I think I've got the army here. We should be fine. Is that Brasilia taken? Yes, it is. Perfect stuff. Rebellion in 12 turns. We should have enough time to keep that one steady. That's good. Oh, Gilgamesh wants a cotton. You have that for 3, my friend. You have it for 3. A better great general. It's my 3rd great general of this match. It's so many more than I normally get. It's awesome. Let's take that 2 population city, and then Rio is next up. 45 strength, which is quite a lot. But, as I've said before, we've got enough units here to be really giving them a bloody nose if we can just keep this advantage, keep on pressing. As I say, the barbarians are more of the problem for me right now. Has anyone else noticed that Civ is a lot buggier recently? I don't know what is happening, but oh my word, these small games are really struggling at the moment. What is going on? Oh, these pikemen are very strong. Very strong indeed. Lovely stuff. Just making sure my great generals move around. Still making sure that my military allies are at war with Brazil, which they are, which is fantastic. All is well. Picked up printing, which gives me diplomatic visibility over Brazil. 1, 2... Is that going to be enough for number 3? Yes, it will. That city's mine as well. Good. What's the... Oh, loyalty on that city is pretty appalling, but Brasilia is now much more stable. Okay. Interesting. Reina, I'm going to need to just conscript you to the front line quickly because I do not trust my ability to hold these cities. And now we begin to move the rest of my military units forward. I think Rio has got to be the next city that I take. Has to be, surely. Isaac Newton. I'm not stealing it from Sumeria, so instantly builds a university and a library in that district. Yeah, that's an amazing Amazing scientist for me. I'm just going to double check and see if there's any campuses that don't have libraries, and this one might be one. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So I can go plonk one library and university down in that city. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much. I finally also defeated the Barb camp in the north of my empire. I'm really hoping that's going to stop the issue. Yeah, Barbs can be brutal if you don't keep on top of them, and I was not keeping on top of them at all. 110 science goes to 119 just like that. Brilliant stuff. Oh, you want ivory, do you, Gilgamesh? Of course you can. Have more. Have it all. Oh, Gilgamesh is at war with England. Okay, right. In that case, I need to declare war on England as well. Oh, that's a little bit annoying because I was trading with England, but that means now Gilgamesh has the +10 bonus against all her units. I can't let her fall. I can't let him fall, I should say. She's doing fine. Now, what is Gilgamesh up to these days? I think he's getting quite a few scientist points. Yeah, 11 scientist points. I think that's all he's doing. Yeah, so we're going to vote for double great scientist points and hope that he wants that as well. And I'm going to go for city centre because people normally go for city centre. Again, I don't know if that's going to work. Scientist. Campus. Okay, Gilgamesh went campus and he won it. Fine. And what did he do on scientist? Great Admiral B. Ah, man, so he only got one of those points. But that puts him on 3 points, I believe. Let's just double check. Where is he? Yeah, 3 points. Good. Perfect. So he's still joint leading diplomacy victory. I don't think he'll ever get a diplomacy victory, but you have to just keep the option open, you know? Okay, just a few more resources for Gilgamesh. Let's just make sure that he's got 20 of everything, just in case he was looking to upgrade his troops. Just want to keep him equipped. Yeah, my aid request didn't do very well there. Oops. Never mind. Never mind. I've had nobody did the aid request. Yeah, Gilgamesh did pretty poorly on that as well. Never mind. This is going to be quite the squeeze. But I might be able to take this city if I'm lucky. 2 attacks in. 3 attacks in. Oh, the walls are down. 4, 5, pillage, 6. No, not quite. Oh, that's so annoying because I'm just about to lose this city, unfortunately. Unless I change my policy cards around in order to try and keep it somehow, which I could do if I had a bit more gold, which at the moment I don't have. But Georgia will give me gold. Actually, incidentally, do you want to go down on this war? You know Brazil. Yeah, you do. There we go. Look at that. Ah, don't you love it when you're fighting an AI and you just manage to get the entire world against them? Really helps. But what I can do is put Praetorium in and the card, where is it? Limiti. So that'll be another +4 loyalty in that city because it's got a unit and it's got a governor. Okay, just a small bonus. It's just a small bonus, but it all helps right now. See, look, he's used his niter already. Have some more. Clearly he wanted it to build units, so I'm going to just keep outfitting him. What did he upgrade? Has he got a musket now, or is he building? He might just be building something. Gilgamesh, what happened to all your army? Oh, there's just that one Barb camp has been the utter undoing of him. How are we going to get him to win if he's just going to utterly AI himself? And that is a term, by the way, to utterly AI oneself. He's just going to do that and kill himself on just one Barb camp. That's just frustrating. Anyway, Rio is... oh yeah, look at all of it. That's all fine now. That's good. Do I take Sao Paulo as well and really block him in, or do I just settle and block Brazil in? We have the military advantage right now. He's only got 45 strength. So I'm thinking, especially because there's only 42 strength in that city, we push our advantage. I think that's what we do. It's too easy. It's too easy right now. I mean, yeah, look, I can get all my units in like almost instantaneously, which is pretty fun. Oh yeah, this city's going to fall a lot quicker. A lot quicker. Walls down already. Cool. Yeah, okay, we just finished the job, I think. I definitely built the baths on the wrong... Oh, Hanging Gardens? No, sorry, the baths. Baths were in a different place, weren't they? Yeah, oh, everything's flooded. Permanently flooded, like, Sao Paulo is mine as well. Hurrah! A 1, a 2, a 3, and the walls are gone. Oh, hello. Hello, Georgia just swooped in there, and they just killed the city. Whoa. I mean, sure, it wasn't a very good city, but I kind of did want it. I mean, okay. I feel like I didn't have much consent in that, but sure. Oh, Georgia didn't quite do the same thing. That would have been interesting, because I could have let her do the grievance issues with me. But I mean, actually, shall I do that? I'm gonna let her make the killing blow, and then I don't get the grievances. See, that's pretty decent. We'll just sort of sit here and let the city just flounder for a bit. She'll raise that pointless city. I won't get the grievances, and I can just go about my merry way. Yeah, it works well. Yep, it worked like a treat. Brazil is out, and I can legitimately say it wasn't me. It was Georgia. We do have a Georgia city like right on my coast now, but you know what? I'm willing to put up with that. That's fine. Now, cartography has been unlocked. We know that across this narrow sea is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh has dealt with the bar problem, but I need to start giving him pretty much all the help I can. I want him to grow. I want him to be the best Gilgamesh he can be. And at the moment, he's floundering. He really is having a bad day. Hang on. Take the strategics, Gilgamesh. Please, just build yourself a goddamn army. I'm going to pick up monumentality, because that will let me pick up some settlers. I'm just settling the rest of my landmass, but I could actually settle these things and give it to Gilgamesh. I could make him a utopia that I could get to over here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I have enough land, and I can always take more land from Rome if I need it. Yeah, you know what? From now on, I'm going to focus on making a paradise on Earth for old Gilgamesh. Just going to do that same naming trick on these cities, so I don't forget that I took these from Brazil, and I can't just directly give them to Gilgamesh. So, I think, yeah, I mean, there's the Torres del Paine. This is so much land. We can make a paradise on Earth for Gilgamesh. I'm convinced about this now. This is awesome. Oh no, a horrendous blizzard is hitting me all of a sudden. Oh dear, what direction is that going in? It's going west. Oh, west is good. I can do west. That's away from me. Go west. Listen to the pet shop boys, Blizzard. It's the best advice I could ever give you. Merchant Republic. We made it, everybody. How exciting. Right. Merchant Confederation is good. Colonial Officers is good as well. I'm going to wait until I've got Wisselbank, and that'll be a delightful pickup for me. A wonderful pickup. 50% discount on troops. Where do you live these days? There you are, Professional Army. Great stuff. That's because I have an absolute metric ton of pikemen that are ready to become pike and shots. A-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. It's a nice little upgrade for me. Just make sure that I've got a pretty impressive strike force should I ever need to use it. How is Gilgamesh doing at the moment? 31 techs. He's equal on science with me, actually. That's pretty decent. I'm impressed. That's awesome. He's not doing great in a religious sense. Diplomacy. I mean, diplomacy could be a good way of making him win as well. I've got to keep all my options open, really. I'm sort of at a slight loss as to which way Gilgamesh is trying to go on this game, but he just needs more land. I think that's the big one for him. Hang on. Oh, my alliance just broke with him. Come back here, you. Come back here. I think, actually, a cultural alliance is going to be a good thing for him now, so that I can start giving him cities really close to my borders. Let's go Rome, military alliance with you. Perfect. I'm just keeping an eye on Rome. I don't need the land at the moment, but if I kind of fancy killing them, I will. We've circumnavigated the globe. Huzzah! Yes, Gilgamesh, yes, they're finally moving their settler. Oh my god, I've been waiting for them to do that for so long. It's been sat there like an absolute just brick. I'm also sending a settler to this coast to go and put something down for them as well. I think they should appreciate that. Hoping so, anyway. Have some stuff, Gilgamesh. Go on. Equip yourself. Be the best Gilgamesh you can be. Yeah, look, they've already got musketmen, so it has been working. Our outfitting of them is slowly upgrading their army. I do say slowly, like painfully slowly is the other term for it. I'm also just going to go a 1, a 2, and I'm going to rename these cities. I love Gilgabro, and I trust Gilgabro. And just consider this to be a gift from me to you. We now share a common border. Look at that. We've got a cultural alliance, so they won't have a problem keeping the cities. I now have places I can send Wisselbank routes and democracy routes. And I've got another settler, which I'm going to go and stick around to the Torres del Paine for them. I mean, honestly, what more could Gilgabro, what more could he want? I'm doing everything I can right now. These Nazca lines are amazing. You can't work them directly, but what you can do is fill pointless desert cities with these crazy yields. Look at that in a city centre. It's funny, I can't actually think of any way to improve the yields on deserts better than Nazca lines. Like, I'm scratching my head. I don't think there's any improvement or any building or any thing you could build on a desert to make it better than Nazca lines. Ugh. I mean, you'd think the game would add something, wouldn't you? But it just seems to be clueless about it. Oh, hey! Yes, look! Look, the knight had just got used by Gilgamesh. He's got a second musket now. Yes. And I've actually got one on the coast here as well. Let's push into Bristol, Gilgamesh. Let's do it together. Let's be one. Let's fight a common foe. He literally has nothing bad to say about me, by the way. We are, like, the best friends. Have a book. Do you want books? Have a book, yes. Get your culture up. Come on. What more do you need? He's got everything else he could need. Everything a growing Gilgamesh could need. Nazca lines everywhere in deserts. Oh, yeah. I don't even care if you can't work all of the tiles. Like, you're just making certain tiles really, really, really good. Like, over here, for instance, I've got this wonder I've taken over, which gives 3 gold and 2 culture to all adjacent tiles, which is amazing. It's so good. But it's better with Nazca lines. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't fix things for Gilgamesh. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I was just moving builders in to come and just like improve things for him. But yeah, I think you used to be able to do that in Civ 5, and I always forget that. You can't do it in Civ 6. Even better, I get the era score for founding the city in the first place. There you go, Gilgamesh. Have more. Have more iron. It's all good. I'm just going to build a granary in this city just so it grows for you. You see? I look after him. I look after his growing bones. Give a gift. Perfect. Look at that. Come on, Gilgamesh. You've got 3 beautiful cities on this whole area of the continent. Make a wonderland for yourself. Settle it. I've even got units patrolling it to stop barbs from spawning. This is all I can do for you, Gilgamesh. Yes, good. That's fantastic. We're settling, still settling. One more for you. One more for you. He is just going to become the best boy ever. He's still building universities. That's good. But you need your population higher, Gilgamesh. Come on. That's why I'm hoping that these cities are going to be fantastic for me, because I can send Visselbank and Roots, which I've almost got, just to really, really just like push it through. He's building more campuses. That's good. That's what we'd like to see. I mean, this should be an amazing city once it's finished. It already has a granary in it, so it should be able to grow really quickly. And on Deity, he should be getting huge food boosts and that sort of stuff. So it should really, really start to spiral. Look at that oasis. With all the Nazca lions around it. 6 food. Oh ho! Hello. In fact, let's get these traders ready to rock. I'm going to start sending them to Gilgamesh's cities immediately. We've got a level 1 alliance already. That could get put up quickly. It's already going up 1.5. Oh yeah. And that's before we've even made it silly with all of the different bonuses you can give it. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Big Night Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!